From translation, ISV International Standard Version, this 144 day of the year, today we are reading passages, Nehemiah 1-3, Nehemiah chapter 1, verses 1 to 11, the words of Nehemiah son of Hakaliah. In the month of Kislev, in the 20th year, I was in the fortress city of Susa. Hanani, one of my brothers, along with some men from Judah, came to me, and I questioned them about the Jewish remnant that had survived the exile, and about Jerusalem. They said to me, the remnant there in the province who have survived the captivity are in great trouble and disgrace. Jerusalem's wall is broken down, and its gates have been burned with fire. When I heard these words, I sat down and wept and mourned for days. I continued fasting and praying before the God of heaven. I said, Lord God of heaven, the great and awesome God who keeps his covenant of love with those who love him and obey his commands, let your ear be attentive, and your eyes open to hear the prayer of your servant that I am praying before you today for your servants, the people of Israel. I confess the sins we Israelites, including myself and my father's house, have committed against you. We have acted very wickedly toward you. We have not obeyed the commands, decrees, and laws you gave your servant Moses. Remember the instruction you gave your servant Moses, saying, if you are unfaithful, I will scatter you among the nations. But if you return to me and obey my commands, then even if your exiled people are at the farthest horizon, I will bring them back to the place I have chosen as a dwelling for my name. They are your servants and your people, whom you redeemed by your great strength and mighty hand. Lord, may your ear be attentive to the prayer of your servant, and to the prayer of your servants who delight in revering your name. Give your servant success today by granting him favor in the presence of this man. I was cupbearer to the king. Nehemiah chapter 2, verses 1-20. In the month of Nisan, in the 20th year of King Artaxerxes, when wine was before him, I took the wine and gave it to the king. I had not been sad in his presence before. So the king said to me, why is your face sad since you are not sick? This can be nothing but sadness of heart. I was very afraid, but I said to the king, may the king live forever. Why should my face not be sad when the city where my ancestors are buried lies in ruins, and its gates have been destroyed by fire? The king asked me, what is it you want? Then I prayed to the God of heaven, and I answered the king, if it pleases the king and if your servant has found favor in your sight, send me to Judah, to the city of my ancestors' grave, so that I may rebuild it. The king, with the queen sitting beside him, asked me, how long will your journey take and when will you return? So it pleased the king to send me, and I set a time. I also said to him, if it pleases the king, let him give me letters to the governors of Trans-Euphrates, so that they will provide me safe conduct until I arrive in Judah. And may I have a letter to Asaph, the keeper of the king's forest, so that he will give me timber to make beams for the gates of the citadel by the temple, and for the city wall, and for the residence I will occupy. And the king granted me what I asked, for the gracious hand of my God was upon me. So I went to the governors of Trans-Euphrates, and gave them the king's letters. The king had also sent army officers and cavalry with me. When Sanballat the Horonite and Tobiah the Ammonite official heard about this, they were very displeased that someone had come to promote the welfare of the Israelites. I went to Jerusalem, and after staying there 3 days, I set out during the night with a few men. I had not told anyone what my God had put in my heart to do for Jerusalem. There were not any animals with me, except the one I was riding. I went out by night through the valley gate toward the Jackal Well and the Dung Gate, and I inspected the walls of Jerusalem, which were broken down, and its gates had been destroyed by fire. Then I went on to the Fountain Gate and the King's Pool, but there was not enough room for my mount to get through. So I went up the valley by night and inspected the wall. Then I turned back and entered by the valley gate, and so returned. The officials did not know where I had gone or what I was doing, as I had not yet told the Jews, the priests, the nobles, the officials, or anyone else who would be doing the work. Then I said to them, you see the trouble we are in. Jerusalem lies in ruins with its gates burned. Come, let us rebuild the wall of Jerusalem, and we will no longer be in disgrace. I also told them about the gracious hand of my God upon me, and what the king had said to me. They replied, let us start rebuilding. So they began this good work. But when Sanballat the Horonite, Tobiah the Ammonite official, and Geshem the Arab heard about it, they mocked and ridiculed us. What is this you are doing? They asked. Are you rebelling against the king? I answered them by saying, the God of heaven will give us success. We his servants will start rebuilding, but as for you, you have no share in Jerusalem or any claim or historic right to it. Nehemiah chapter 3, verses 1-32. Eliashib, the high priest, and his fellow priests went to work and rebuilt the sheep gate. They dedicated it and set its doors in place, as far as the Tower of the 100, which they dedicated, and as far as the Tower of Hananel. The men of Jericho built next to him, and Zaccur son of Imri built next to them. The fish gate was rebuilt by the sons of Hassenaah. They laid its beams and set its doors, bolts, and bars in place. Meremoth son of Uriah, the son of Hakkoz, made repairs next to them. Meshullam son of Berechiah made repairs next to him. The men of Tekoa made repairs next to him, but their nobles would not assist the workers with supplies. The new gate was rebuilt by Joiada son of Pesa and Meshullam son of Besodiah. They laid its beams and set its doors, bolts and bars in place. The gate of the old city was repaired by Joiada son of Pesa and Meshullam son of Besodiah. They laid its beams and set its doors, bolts and bars in place. Next to them, repairs were made by men from Jibon and Mizpah, Melashah of Jibon and Jadon of Meremoth, as well as men from Jibon and Mizpah, who were under the authority of the governor of the province beyond the river. Uzziel son of Harhiah, one of the goldsmiths, made repairs next to him. Hananiah, one of the perfume makers, made repairs next to him. They restored Jerusalem as far as the broad wall. Raphiah son of Hur, the ruler of half the district of Jerusalem, made repairs opposite his house. Jediah son of Joachim made repairs opposite his house. Next to him, Hattush son of Hashabneiah made repairs. Malchijah son of Harim and Hashub son of Pahath Moab made repairs to another section and the tower of the ovens. Shallum son of Halohesh, ruler of half the district of Jerusalem, made repairs with his daughters. The valley gate was repaired by Hanun and the residents of Zanoh. They rebuilt it and set its doors, bolts and bars in place. They also repaired 1,000 cubits of the wall as far as the dung gate. The dung gate was repaired by Malchijah son of Rechab, the ruler of the district of Beit Hakkerem. He rebuilt it and set its doors, bolts and bars in place. The fountain gate was repaired by Shallun son of Kol-Hoseh, ruler of the district of Mizpah. He rebuilt it, covered it, set its doors, bolts and bars in place, and repaired the pool of Siloam by the king's garden, as far as the steps that go down from the city of David. After him, Nehemiah son of Azbuk, ruler of half the district of Beit Zur, made repairs up to a point opposite the tombs of David, as far as the artificial pool and the house of the heroes. Next to him, the repairs were made by the Levites, Rehum son of Bani. Next to him, Hashabiah, ruler of half the district of Keilah, made repairs for his district. Next to him, their fellow Levites made repairs under Binnui son of Henadad. The second section, opposite the intersection of the wall, was repaired by Ezer son of Jeshua, ruler of Mizpah, who was also made responsible for the tower that projects from the upper house of the temple. Next to him, Baruch son of Zabbai zealously repaired another section, from the corner to the entrance of the house of Eliashib, the high priest. Next to him, Meremoth son of Uriah, the son of Hakkoz, made repairs from the entrance of Eliashib's house to the end of Eliashib's house. The repairs next to him were made by the priests from the district of the hills. Beyond them, Benjamin and Hashub made repairs opposite their house. Next to them, Azariah son of Marciah, the son of Ananiah, made repairs beside his own house. Next to him, Binnui son of Henadad repaired another section, from the house of Azariah to the corner. Palal son of Uzai made repairs opposite the angle and the tower projecting from the upper palace, near the court of the guard. Next to him was Pedaiah son of Parosh, and the temple servants living on the hill of Ophel made repairs from a point opposite the water gate toward the east and the projecting tower. The repairs next to them were made by the men from Tekoa, but their nobles would not put their shoulders to the work under their supervisors. The repairs next to them were made by the priests from the Ophel. Above the horse gate, the priests made repairs, each opposite his own house. Next to them, Zadok son of Immer made repairs opposite his house. Next to him, Shemaiah son of Shechaniah, the keeper of the east gate, made repairs. Next to him, Hananiah son of Shelemiah and Hanun son of Zalaph made repairs another section. Next to them, Meshullam son of Berechiah made repairs opposite his living quarters. Next to him, Malchijah, one of the goldsmiths, made repairs as far as the house of the temple servants and the merchants, opposite the inspection gate, and as far as the upper room of the corner. And between the upper room of the corner and the sheep gate, the goldsmiths and the merchants made repairs.